What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jacob's World. Welcome back to another video. Yes, yes, I haven't shaved. Okay, just move on. Moving on. So, if some of you haven't known, I personally have been taking a break from recording because I have thought about some things and the way I wanted to run this channel, like in the future and all that. So, it's like because as of now, I because as of now, I am probably going to just be so as of now, I'm probably just going to be just like doing something record. I'm probably going to be still recording videos and just I'm basically just setting up YouTube to just like essentially just okay. So so I don't even know if I should just you know what I'm gonna say it. Whatever, I'm gonna say it. Screw it. All right, so I've been doing okay. So I've been doing some thinking, and I've been preparing a lot of stuff and planning a lot of things and scheduling a lot of stuff in general. For this channel, like I've been doing because every time, because with stuff like this and YouTube, it's like I want to go big and but honestly, there's way too much going on. So I am setting up what is, in my opinion, a good way to just kick off this channel. A really good way to kick off this channel. And essentially just turning, I'm going to essentially just take what as of now, just take my channel and just grow it into something special, so to speak. I'll talk about this possibly more in the future, but it's just something that I am just, it's okay, now, with the way things because with the way that the internet's going and with the way that it is happening, or that's with the way that the internet is going on right now, as of now, I am unsure what to expect from this being. I am unsure what to expect from YouTube at this point. I don't know. As of now, I am unsure what like it could be. Honestly, I'm unsure on what it could be, and as of now, I'm unsure on what it could be and what it is going to eventually become. Like I am just as of now, I just record these videos because I actually want to record these videos because YouTube is something that I personally feel like YouTube, for me personally, it's the only way that I can actually express myself in a way that I haven't before. Like, YouTube is a way that I can express myself in a way that I haven't before. But, and this, depending what happens, I believe that with how I'm essentially going to be running this channel and other things I decide to just, and other projects and other things I decide to work on, I am basically just going to just be just, I'm considering how would this look like? How could this be? How would this look like if I was doing it full time? How would it look like if I was doing it full time? Like, that's where I'm trying to just envision right now. So, yeah, like, that's what I'm just trying to do. Like, I'm just, like, because out of now, we'll be honest, I am small. I'm small. As of now, I am pretty small. Like, honestly. But with the way that I'm, like, saying, but with the way I'm saying things up, and with, like, the way I want this channel to go, I think I can make this sprout of a channel bloom into a beautiful flower that will forever change everything, pretty much, in a way. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, I wanted to just get that out the way because, I mean, like, I know I have, like, I just want this to be known. Like, I just want this to be known. I just want this to be known. I know that, like, that as of, I just want this to be known because I feel like as of recording this, like, I'm not sure like, I'm not necessarily sure what to expect, pretty much. Like, I don't know what to expect. Okay, I just, like, I mean, I just want to do this. This is just what I want to do. Just express myself and just with videos and, like, in a way that's special, pretty much. In a way that's special, pretty much. So, yeah, so, and yeah, 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 cause like I've been just like, cause like I've been taking, like, look, this, like, it's going to be when something like this happens, it's usually because or when I don't upload videos, it's usually because I'm taking a break to just process things or just go through stuff. Like, everyone goes through things, everyone does. So do I. That's just that's just part of being human. That's just part of being human. It's just what it, like, that's just is. It's just part of it's just part of our lives. It's just part of being human. And that is something that I could just get behind. But as long as you just dedicate yourselves to things and, like, you, like, regardless of any situation, as long as you just, like, as long as you just push yourself through and you as long as you keep pushing yourself like the way I did through all the stuff I went through in my life, as long as you push yourself through, you'll see the light of day. And that's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's just all that we that's just what we all go through. Like, that's just it. That's just part of, like, I've come to learn that that's just part of life. This is what happens. So, alright. I am going to get into, yeah, I just wanted to just get that out the way because I have been just, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I've recorded a lot of videos up till now, and, like, including this series. These are circus series I've been doing, which I'll get to in a minute or in a sec. But I want, like, or yeah, in a sec. But I just wanted to just get this out the way because I want to steer myself as a growing content creator, or yeah, or well, sort of, well, yeah. As a growing content creator, I want to steer myself in my ideal direction, or in the essentially the right direction, but my ideal direction, like, pretty much my ideal direction. That's what I want to do. Steer myself in the ideal direction. Make my path my way. That's what I want to do. So, that's what I'm going to continue to do. Honestly, that's what I'm going to continue to do. So yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way because like I've just been doing a lot of thinking and like honestly with these videos like these videos are just something that I just really just want to do because it's like this is how I just feel like this is the best way I can express myself. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to just I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my snack and then we will start talking about Digital Circus. Or get into the main point of today's video pretty much. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright. So today we are going to be talking about Digital Circus. Again, pretty much. But this is the sixth episode in this series. And I'm gonna just get something out the way. As of now, or as with this series, what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to just make each episode themed. I've been trying to just make each episode themed. I've been trying to make each episode or each video in this series themed on the specific episode of Digital Circus, pretty much. Like you have like the first video that I did, I just talk about Digital Circus. Like honestly, a little. I just talked about Digital Circus, and that was it. And then I did the second one. It was where I got personal, and that might happen in today's video as well. I got personal in the second video, and then the third video, like it was just more like just probably more talk about Digital Circus. In the fourth, more like just yeah, pretty much just more talk about Digital Circus and just yeah, and the fifth and then the sixth, which is probably this one, I assume. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but anyways, yeah, that's just everything that has just been like that's just what I have just been doing. Um, so yeah, I believe this is the sixth one. And if not, then don't worry, I have a plan for that. I shouldn't have probably I should not have probably said that like a few minutes into the video after I said that. So yeah. I should not have probably done that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I should definitely had not have probably said that. Honestly. But anyways, let's just today we're just going to just be okay, today we are going to just not only be talking about the circus again, but we're going to be talking about Jax as well, pretty much. We're also going to be talking about Jax as well, pretty much. We're also going to be talking about Jax again. We're also going to be talking about Jax again. So yeah, so like so basically I'm just going to just run it by like this, okay? We have the pilot of the circus where we are introduced to all the characters. We are introduced to all of them for the first time, and like we end up loving Jax and all that, and Pomni and all that, and then we get to episode 2. Like we start to learn more about Jax and his character, and then it gets to episode 3. We have the duo, the financial duo, and probably the start of Digital Circus ships. Like we get to that might not be true because technically the Digital Circus ships happened as the show started because people started like putting I'm not even gonna say it. So anyways, we had the duo of Kinger. I guess the episode 3 is where the ships kind of expanded a little bit. So we have episode 3. We have the duo of Kinger and Pomni, and like episode 4, Gangle, which is focused around Gangle, my favorite just circus character. There's there's no need to talk anything else about that, pretty much. And then we have episode 5, which was pretty much like, and we have episode 5, which was pretty much like just a basically like a fever dream of an episode, pretty much. And then like now we get to the now, pretty much. Like, so in episode 6, Jax, in episode 6, we finally get to see many Desert Circus fans, including myself, got to see for the first time try the like the got to see the duo of Pomni and Jax. What many Desert Circus fans have been waiting to see. The shine, literally the freaking just literally just the try like the literally just like the triumphal duo, Pomni and Jax. We see them working together to I see posts about I see posts or glitch posts about all the teams and stuff, and I was like, man, we had Team Pew Pew and Pomni and Team Bad Guys and Team Bad Guys and all that, and honestly, the only teams I was rooting for were Gangle's team and Pomni's team, which was Jax. So that was the only team that I was going for. Also, at the time, at the time I either watched, I don't know, I think I watched, I'm gonna have to probably just look it up maybe. But I think I watched the Bad Guys sequel before or after Desert Circus episode 6, maybe. But anyways, I might watch it afterwards, maybe. Maybe I might watch it afterwards, maybe. Like, but anyways, like, at the time, I had just it was I don't know, it was at the time it was when when Pomni and or were they called were Glitch called Pomni and Jax's team, Team Bad Guys. I was like, okay, there's something that they're trying to hit here. There's clearly something. I was like, okay, there is clearly something there. There is something here. There's something in that. They were doing something. I remember when I watched the first Bad Guys movie, I watched it with my dad. We both really enjoyed it. And then next thing you know, Jackson, we get to see Jackson Pomni actually become a thing in a duo. And that was super good. And then next thing you know, I watched the Bad Guys movie after that. And then next thing you know, I watched the Bad Guys sequel after that, and pretty much just saw the duo of Pomni and Jax. And I was like, okay, there's something here. There's something that Glitch is trying to hint at here with this name. Clearly something. And something tells me I can't quite. And then guess what? I couldn't quite pick my finger on it. Yeah, I totally messed that up. I totally messed that up. I totally screwed that. I totally screwed that up. I should just eat chips normally. I should just eat chips normally. My God, that was so extra. Anyways, my apologies. Anyways, basically, I was like, there is something that Glitch is trying to hint at. Like, with the Bad Guys sequel and like them naming the team Bad Guys, like there is something. Like, there's something there. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like it's like it's like almost on par with Murdo's Episode 7 releasing on the same day as Godzilla X Kong, bro. Like, honestly, like, it is almost like as crazy. It is almost as crazy as that. Literally, like, I remember how. This is what I get for freaking trying to be extra. Like, anyways, I remember seeing Godzilla. I remember when Episode 7 came out, like, around the same time. Again, this is what I get for being extra. I remember that Godzilla X Kong came out on the same day as Episode 7. And I was like, I was like, oh my God, dude. I was like, oh my God. Episode 7 and Episode 7 and Episode 7 of Murder Drones and Digital Circus. One job, you have one job. You have one job. You have one job. Fuck. Anyways, Godzilla X Kong and Murder Drones Episode 7 came out on the same day. And I still to this day remember losing my mind about that. It's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that they came out on the same day. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, Godzilla X Murder Drones is actually a thing. Like, my God. It's like Godzilla X Murder Drones is actually now technically a thing. And the same thing with the Bad Guys in Disney Circus now being a thing. As well as The Boys X Digital Circus. There I said, The Boys X Digital Circus is now a thing. One of my favorite YouTube channels finally did a video focused around Digital Circus. Digital Circus X Mecha Chameleon. Yeah. The Boys X Digital Circus X Mecha Chameleon. Or if you want to get weird with it, like how the boys usually do on our channel, or like how the boys usually do on their channel, like the Boys X Digital Circus X Mega Chameleon X The Boys Gaming. There, I said it. Okay. Okay. Anyways, go check out The Boys. One of my go check out The Boys. One of my favorite YouTube channels ever. So, alright. Anyways, back into what I was saying about the Digital Circus. I had to get that out the way, bro. I had to get that out the way. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. The boy, okay. God damn it, wait. Just like that. I regret I regret everything I said. God damn. Okay. Anyways, the boys. God damn, why I say it? Godzilla X Kong and Episode 7, Emergence, came out on the same day. They came out on the same day, and this, like, as well, Desert Circus and Desert Circus at the time was labeled Team Bad Guys. And the actual episode comes out, and like maybe like a few, I think it was after episode 6 of Desert Circus. After episode 6 of Desert Circus, I after episode 6, I watched the Bad Guys movie sequel. Like I already watched the Bad Guys movie. Like I wouldn't, I like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bad Guys movie came out. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Bad Guys movie came out. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Bad Guys movie came out after Digital Circus, or like yeah, after Digital Circus, or after Digital Circus was like put out there, pretty much as Glitch's second biggest show. Like like honestly, bro, like I wouldn't like honestly, I wouldn't believe, like I wouldn't like not believe, but like honestly, I would not be surprised by that. Is what I was trying to say. So yeah, like that would just be unsurprising to me. So, anyways, anyways, Digital Circus, Digital Circus, like episode 6, basically just came out. Like the teams were already labeled, and the Bad Guys movie sequel came out after that. I'm pretty sure, or I watched it after that. It might have come out like maybe possibly potentially before. So yeah. Anyways, we get to see the financial duo of Jax and Pomni together, and like throughout the episode, they are crushing it. Pomni like is like as with every episode, Pomni tries to get to know Jax, or not Jax, is trying to know a little bit about everybody, but Jax, like, with him being, as I discussed in probably the previous video, like, in probably the previous video, Jax, his character was a little bit secretive. Pretty much. He was like a secretive character. His character was very secretive and very. His character was very secretive. His character was very secretive. Like very secretive. Like he was like, I mean, like like I said, he basically just kept everything all to himself, which is not the way you should just. Like it's just not the way. Like he just basically kept everything to himself, and just like eventually he just ended up abstracting he basically like, as much as I love Jax and his character, like he did it to himself. He just did it to himself. Like honestly, he just did it to himself. Like he did it to himself pretty much. Like that was it. Like he just did it to himself, and that was really in the end. And like in the end, that was pretty much just the epitome of just what he had did. Like he didn't want to confess about his problems because, like I said, he wanted to be seen as weak. So yeah, which was like just basically just which basically was just like when the pap like it was just like his own downfall, and that was it. So yeah, and then I mean, yeah, you guys know. You guys know already. You guys know already. So yeah, but without being said, like we see them get to know each other, and Pomni's like she tries, like I said, like at the time she's trying to get to know everybody a little bit better, and then like she tries to do it with Jax and she can't because Jax doesn't want to open up. Like he doesn't want to be, I guess, sort of. I guess, yeah. Like Jax, I was gonna say he doesn't want to be soft, but I don't really think that that was really the problem. He just didn't want to he just didn't want to like. I guess that was when I guess that wasn't really the problem. He just didn't want to he just didn't want to open up. Like I mean, depends on how you look at it, but like I just like he just didn't want to tell anyone about it. Like he didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to talk about his feelings. So and then like he just shut everyone out and just did not say anything. Just did not want to be associated with any of that. So yeah. But anyways, as we all know, Pomni, like Pomni, basically just can't just seem just like throughout like as they become like okay as it progresses as this episode progresses, Pomni like just okay as they progress, Pomni and Jax like they just like start just having fun together, and then like they just start having fun together, and it's out like when it hits the end of the episode when like with where Gangle's team is basically the only ones where Gangle's team is basically where Gangle and Zubor or their team are basically the only ones left alive, or the only ones left, or the only other team left. Like they just start like dueling it out. They start dueling it out, and then Pomni and Jax eventually win. So yeah, with them taking out Gangle. Yeah, with them taking out Gangle. So yeah. And then and then Jubal. So yeah. And then of course, like when they win, like that's when it all just happens. Like Jax like that's when it all happens. Jax like Jax like Jax like literally just tries like Jax and Pomni they just like Pomni and Jax like basically Pomni and Jax pretty much just they just like they basically just I guess argue. I guess is the best is how I can describe it. They pretty much argue because Pomni like because Jax is trying to just because okay basically they win and well, Pomni's like just like she plays along with the fact that they just that that she has to betray Jax or that she has to, and then like she just plays along with that idea, and then next thing you know, Jax just basically just dares her to do it, and then next thing you know, like they just like start arguing because Jax like basically just because Jax basically just basically just like brushes off Pomni pretty much. Like just brushes her off like all the things that she's saying and just starts like basically just trash talking her pretty much. Well, in a way, I guess. And then like Pomni just and then like Pomni pretty much Jax like trash talks Pomni pretty much in my opinion. Like Jax pretty much just trash talks Pomni, and like Pomni was like, and Pomni was just like, I guess she's just caught off guard, and then like Pomni's just caught off guard, and then like Pomni like she tries to just be nice and just go like we can both be winners, like we can both win, like there's no problem with that, like we can just both be win, and then like basically just Jax treats like Pomni like a sore loser, pretty much. Like she back and like Jax pretty much treats Pomni like she's a sore loser, and then and then next thing you know, like Jax says to Pomni that they are not that Jax. Okay, and basically how the argument starts is that Jax tells Pomni that they're not a team, and Pomni's response is yes, we are a team. What are you talking about? Like, we are a team. Like, and then they just go at it for each other. Jax 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 pretty much just like basically just tries his best to just brush off Pomni. Like, tries his best to just brush off Pomni, and then or at least he tries his best to brush off Pomni, and then Pomni just keeps like trying to reason with him, because I mean that's what she's been trying to learn a little bit more about everybody. But the thing is, everyone else was open. Jax was not open. Everyone else was everyone else was open about what they want, about their feelings. Jax wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't open about his feelings because he didn't want to share them. So the two at it. So both Pomni and Jax just start up an argument because and then Jax he pretty much just tells Pomni that he pretty much tells Pomni that they're not. He tells Pomni that they're not friends and that they're not a thing, and then just goes all off, and Pomni just basically just slaps back with just, and then Pomni basically pretty much just slaps back with her own words, and then they just argue for a moment, and then like they just and then they go at each other. They fight like a big fight struck like a big they just go at it at each other. Like, Pomni and Jax fight, and it just ends up with them just getting fed up with each other, and it just ends up with just each of them fed up with each other, and Jack's not wanting to express himself like how everyone else has, because like I said, he doesn't want to be seen as weak, and Pomni just tries to just essentially just try to just learn more about Jax, like as she always does, or not learn more, not or just learn more about everyone, because it wasn't just Jax. She wants to know everybody, and then she couldn't get to Jax, she couldn't because Jax didn't want to, and it's hard to just express. It is hard to express yourself if it's hard to connect with someone if you don't. It is hard to connect with someone if they don't want to essentially just express themselves to you. Like that's how friendships start. And Jax didn't want any of it because I mean, we all know he was just a terrible person, which is what he essentially just made himself. Yeah, which was what he just made himself. He just made himself into a terrible person by not expressing his feelings because he didn't want to just be weak or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, he didn't just did he didn't express with anyone. He just kept himself, and then that was basically it. And they struck out, and they had continue arguing, and then boom, it was over, and then it was over, pretty much. And then it was over. So it was over. So it was over. So it just yeah, it just ended, it just ended, like that was it. Like it just ended. Like Jax goes on his like whole. I mean, you like yeah. Jax goes on his whole monologue and all that, and like yeah, it just like ends off with like and yeah, it ends off with just them just parting, and ends up yeah, and then yeah, and then yeah, that's it, and then like yeah, just yeah, and then like yeah, and then that's how it goes. So yeah, so yeah, yeah, and then it ends with Kane realizing that he was that yeah, that his friends and that yeah, that his friend or yeah, the or like people like that his friends like peep yeah, or not like the character that everyone else didn't like him pretty much, and that's how it started. But we'll save that for the next video because that is basically everything that I want to talk about this circus at least. So yeah, and yeah, so yeah, like yeah, and I mean yeah, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for Digital Circus. Like I just wanted to just talk more about Jax and his character and all that, and yeah, like and just talk about episode 6 and do all that and just like just I guess I guess sort of just I guess just do a cheeky little shout out I guess because I feel like it was necessary because honestly, holy crap, like if there are some of you boys fans watching this video, like oh my god, which I probably know that some of you are because I literally made shorts about it or literally just did shorts about like just watching funny clips of one of my favorite one of my favorite of the boys, um, which I'm not going to get into right now because it's a Digital Circus focus video. So I just plan to keep it that way. So yeah, this is yeah. I just plan to keep it that way until like whoever I decide to just collaborate, whichever one of my favorite YouTubers I decide to collaborate first. So yeah. So yeah, it might even be the ideal ones, I guess, but we'll have to see. So yeah, but like honestly, I just had to get that out the way because like they literally just did they literally just uploaded a gaming video where they literally uploaded a gaming video where they just did Digital Circus or like yeah, a gaming video where they were just in Digital Circus. I was like, the boys and Digital Circus finally. That's it. So yeah. Which I mean like I'm not gonna get into this too much with like it's something that's like within like I know that I'm not gonna get too into this because I mean like I gotta keep this focus around Digital Circus and not other things. Um, because like as of now, like I just don't know. I just don't really know. Like I do plan to do collaborations in the future with some of my favorite YouTubers. Like I do like some of my favorite YouTubers. I do plan to do that, but like again, there's a time and place for that. So there's a time and place for that. So yeah. But anyways, so like if they know people that watch like indie shows and stuff like that, then like surely they have to like get into the circus at some point. But it's like their whole thing is like just memes and just goofy shit, just goofy stuff. Like that's it. And I enjoy watching their videos. So yeah, but I mean, come on, man. It's about damn time they did something like focused around indie, something like Digital Circus, like an indie animation series focused around Digital Circus. Like, come on now, it's like come on now, like it's like It's something that should have happened like earlier ago. But hey, I mean, like I was patient. But hey, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I was patient enough to just wait for as long as it takes to just for this to just something like that just happen. So yeah, and plus that is only the start. Wait until the boys react to murder drones. And yeah, so yeah, so that might give some of you guys a little bit of inspiration or a little bit of high hopes, pretty much, from watching this video. So yeah, um, so yeah, but anyways, like yeah, but anyways, I'm not here to talk about. Anyways, I'm not gonna give focus on that. I don't know. Like as of now, I do not know which one of my favorite YouTubers I'm going to collaborate with first. Like as of now, I don't know which one I'm going to collaborate with first. Like again, time and place for that. So yeah. All right. So like yeah, that's basically just it. All right. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Um. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, like yeah, that's basically it. Like there's just like look, like I said earlier, it's like I might take breaks sometimes, and depending on what happens and all that, like depending on what happens and all that, and like just take a moment to just process like things and all that, and just take it all in, like and just like I might just stop recording for a while to just think about that and just. But right now, like I already did what I needed to do. Like as today, I did it. Like today, I did everything that I needed to do. I did all the things that I could to just set up the future for this channel, and like honestly, like it's just something that's just going to just it's just gonna have to be something that is just it's just going to be something that is just going to just bloom one day. Bloom one day. This sprout is one day going to become a flower, and I will be there to witness it. All of its beautiful glory. So yeah. Alright, so yeah. So yeah. Anyways. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to just go just probably just kick up my legs or something and just put on a video. Just put on some video or something like I usually do when I record these types of videos. So yeah. And then once we finish this series, I will turn it into my first ever series, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So yeah. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace.